Okay, I need a category. The category? Reasons not to buy a watch from the guy in a raincoat. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. If the watches and artist Salvador Dali's Persistence of Memory were to be promoted in a commercial, what tagline would be most appropriate? Takes a punching and keeps on munching, takes a belting and keeps on melting, takes a cleaning and keeps on screaming, or takes a whacking and keeps on quacking? The clocks and Dali's Persistence of Memory all appear to be melting. To which I say, hey Dolly, keep your swatch away from the heater. I need a category. Coming at you. I write better when I'm drunk. This one can net you $1,000. You know, Shakespeare was a great writer and everything, but with him it was all me, me, me. If William Shakespeare were alive today, which drama award ceremony would he crash, thinking it was named after his famous theater? The Tonys, the... Shakespeare hung out in the Globe Theater, so he might be interested in the Golden Globe Awards. Although he be the only one, it's the Oscars that really count. All right, hit me. One, two, praise the almighty three. Let's see what we got going. All my rowdy friends are coming to Iowa. How does $2,000 sound? Know what I think? I think pro football needs another expansion team. I know, call me crazy. Considering its French translation, what would be the best name for a pro football expansion team in Des Moines, Iowa? The men, the monks, the money, or the compost heaps?
And it looks like they're going to blitz the compost heaps. He's going in for the tackle.
Let's take a look at the right answer. In French, the word moine means monk, which means they'd be a team with few drug problems, but they'd never have anything to say during interviews. Okay, pick a category.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta have 4, yeah!
And this one is, live fast, die young, and leave great-looking gear. This one's worth $1,000. All right, campers, get ready to finish this analogy. Nowhere is to Erewhon as whatever is to what. Anywhere, Revathaw, Revataw, or ever what. Go for it! Erewhon was the oh-so-cleverly titled book by Samuel Butler about the utopian society called Erewhon, or Nowhere backwards. Revathaw would be the book about a utopian society of disinterested valley girls. No one would read that one either. Category, please.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
Well, what do we have here? Wonder Woman and Haute Couture. $2,000 for a correct answer. Think fast. In the theme song to the 70s TV show Wonder Woman, how is Wonder Woman described? In your satin tights, fighting for your rights, in your lycra suit, daring thugs to shoot, in your killer pumps, taking all your lumps, or in your bustier, making bad guys pay? In one of the most ridiculous song lyrics of all time, Wonder Woman is heralded for wearing satin tights, fighting for her rights. Because it's important that a woman dress sexy when she's fighting for her rights. Okay, I need a category. Well, looks like this category is Raisin Raisins. $1,000 if you get it. Let's rock. If the California raisins are your raison d'etre, which of the following is most likely the case? You work for a California raisin, you live in a California raisin, you wear California raisins on your feet, or you live for the California raisins. Raison d'etre means reason for living. Yep, set your sights low, that's what I say. I need a category.
7, lucky, lucky 7.
This one's called The Great Brady Escape. $1,000 at stake on this one. Okay, I think it's safe to assume we all remember the Brady Bunch episode where Bobby and Greg are trapped in Sam's meat cooler, right? Well, since he once played the Cooler King, which actor would have been best suited to help Greg and Bobby in the meat cooler episode of the Brady Bunch? Ernest Borgnine, Robert Mitchum, Lee Marvin, or Steve McQueen? No. Doesn't your cable company provide AMC? Since Steve McQueen's character in The Great Escape spent so much time in jail or the cooler, he's known as the Cooler King. Of course, Alice from the Brady Bunch could also have helped the boys since she's the Cooler Queen. Well, at least that's what Sam calls her. All right, hit me. Hey, all right, guess what you just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is, let's twist her again like we did last summer. Okay, I'm gonna read you 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me, is it a dance craze or a game? As each one comes up, if it's a dance craze, tap the square button. If it's a game, the circle. And press the triangle button to skip. $500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to. Okay, can I have 30 seconds on the clock, please? Let's dance. Hustle, dance craze or game? Toss across. Locomotion. Bus stop. Cootie. Hands in the pants. This is it. Hungry, hungry hippo. Thing of beauty, let's see your new score. Enjoy your moment. Okay, that's enough. Let's move on. Okay, pick a category.
is number 9.
For your enjoyment, let's put insecure boys on guard duty. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. If Charlie Brown had been forced to man Checkpoint Charlie, what Peanuts movie might audiences have seen? It's the Berlin Wall Charlie Brown, it's the Great Wall of China Charlie Brown, it's the Ho Chi Minh Trail Charlie Brown, or it's Canada Charlie Brown? Ho Chi Minh? You mean No Chi Minh. Here's what you should have picked. Checkpoint Charlie was a famous checkpoint along the Berlin Wall. I always thought Linus would make a better guard because he has that security blanket. Get it? Security blanket? Category, please. Yeah, I knew there was something about you I liked. You just chose a 3-way. Okay, this is simple, but hear me out anyway. You're gonna see a 3-way like this one. Buzz in when the correct 3-way member is lit up and you score. Woohoo! But be wary, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you buzz in and you're wrong. So, let's get going. The category for this 3-way is 007, License to Score. So your 3-way is about the movies of the various Mr. James Bonds. Sean Connery, Roger Moore, and Pierce Brosnan. Time to bust a move. Good luck.
Woohoo! Hey! Woohoo! Yeah!
Okay, the party's over. Time to collect the empties and count our money. Nicely done. A perfect score. Must be all that practicing alone, huh? Let's check out your overall score. That's it for round one. Let's go to round two. Every question in round two is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, I need a category.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
And I believe this one's called, He's Not Frosty, He's My Snowman. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If Frosty the Snowman's temperature were 0 on the Kelvin scale, what could you call him? Frosty the boiling puddle of water, Frosty the melting snowman, Frosty the diffuse cloud of condensed vapor, or Frosty the absolute zero man? 0 Kelvin is known as absolute zero and is roughly minus 460 degrees Fahrenheit. Also known as real damn cold. I need a category. This category's known as, he has bumpy pretzel skin, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Hey, remember that pretzel guy, Mr. Salty? Well, if Mr. Salty had been renamed Mr. Bus Salty, what would you have expected him to have endorsed? Deep-fried dangerous weapons, freeze-dried one-celled organisms, baked bits of volcanic rock, or crunchy treats with rude names on them? Basalt is a very hard type of volcanic rock.
Say, I just love hard pretzels. Ow, my teeth, my teeth.
All right, hit me.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
May I introduce what wine goes with a wooden stake? And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Okay, this'll teach you never to date on a full moon. Imagine this scenario. You're out at the bar on a hot date when suddenly your date turns into a werewolf. Considering these beers' nicknames, which beer should you order to ward off your date? Budweiser, Zima, Coors Light, or Billy Beer? Coors Light is the silver bullet, just what you need to kill a werewolf. Rumor has it, kill the beast without killing your buzz didn't test well as a tagline. Okay, pick a category. Say hello to another victim claimed by the rainbow of fruit flavors. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Hey, do you like riddles? Well, here's one coming your way. Your friend confesses to you he's addicted to Skittles, but you know he's allergic to candy. What is it he's compelled to do? Performing daring stunts on rollerblades, using his Australian sex toy, massaging his feet with wooden beads, or playing a game similar to bowling? In the English 9-pin game Skittles, players toss their balls or their cheese down a narrow alley. Man, that's what Skittles is? Hell, I've been playing Skittles for years. I've always just called it private time. Category, please.
"15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia."
Open wide and get ready for... Imagine what he could do with a set of power tools. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Uh-oh, MacGyver's got his hands full this time. Imagine this. He's got a speak and spell, a coffee can, and an umbrella. If MacGyver uses these things to create the same device a popular movie character did, what could he do? Evade the evil child catcher, use it to phone home, escape from Witch Mountain, or travel back in time and meet his mom? No, that'd take a flying car and at least 2 sickeningly sweet little kids. In case you're wondering, MacGyver could phone home just like E.T. Hell, if he had a little chewing gum, he could probably rig up his own spaceship. Okay, I need a category. Pucker up for. How many holes does it take to fill the Albert Hall? How does $2,000 sound? Okay, now, since I don't know what else to call the artist formerly known as Prince except Prince, just let me ask you this. Say each of these acts is appearing at a British music festival. Based on the rankings of royalty, which band or artist would be billed immediately beneath? A Duke is the highest non-royalty title one can attain, and it's ranked immediately beneath Prince. But don't you hate it when an opening band is better than the one that follows it? I need a category.
Number 17.
Okay, give it up for. What's so funny about eternal damnation? $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, we've all read Dante's Divine Comedy, right? The epic poem about a trip through hell? Or was I the only one forced to read that stuff in high school? Say Dante revisits hell in a sequel to the Divine Comedy. If he brings along a divining rod, what could he do? Catch very large fish, conduct the damsel's orchestra, conjure up magic spells against Satan, or find a cold, refreshing drink? A divining rod is a forked stick which supposedly can help find underground water, which would come in very handy. The water from the Lake of Fire always tastes bad unless you put it through a Brita. All right, hit me. Now serving. I've got needs, so why haven't I invented anything? 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, get ready to complete this analogy. Necessity is to invention as Ingrid Bergman is to Isabella Rossellini, Debbie Reynolds is to Jamie Lee Curtis, Steven Tyler is to Liv Tyler, or Shannon Tweed is to Tootie. Just as necessity is the mother of invention, Ingrid Bergman is the mother of Isabella Rossellini. Although I heard the blood tests aren't back yet to figure out who the father of invention is. Okay, pick a category. The selection is, I dated an alien. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Okay, listen up. For the sake of argument, let's say the first, second, third base making a home run analogy for sex also equates with close encounters of the first, second, third, and fourth kind with aliens. If you get a home run with an alien, what happens? You take pictures of its ship from the bushes, you go to meet its parents, you feel its breasts through its spacesuit, or you dream about the alien. A close encounter of the fourth kind is actually abduction, so your alien significant other is gonna drag you onto the ship to meet its family.
I know you like him, but why can't you date a nice Martian boy? But Mom!
Category, please.
Question number 20.
Shake hands with. Like the far-out space nuts, but classier. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Hey, you've seen Star Trek Voyager, right? Well, Suppose the USS Voyager finally finds its way back to Earth, but the ship completely burns up in Earth's atmosphere. What would be the technical term for Captain Janeway? A meteor, a meteorite, a meteoroid, or a comet? Now, a meteorite's an object from space that actually hits the ground.
Hey, look at that! It's a charred head with pointy ears!
The correct answer is... an object from space that burns up before it can hit the ground is called a meteor. But chances are at least some of that woman's hair is gonna remain intact. Okay, I need a category. Looks like you've jacked before. Commit this clue to memory. It'll save your life someday. Burn all the sport utility vehicles. But wait, what would people in the suburbs drive? Well, anyway, good luck. Good you would have done if you actually knew what the hell was going on. Let's see what happened to your score. That's the game. Wow, you were the best guest we had this whole game. Really? Now do me a favor. Take a quick look to your left, now your right, and repeat after me.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, people.